Hey folks, I'm HP together with Dr. Pink, and this is going to be a longer tutorial, an entire tutorial about the famous, well-known standard Autumn Leaves in a smooth jazz version, but all your learning you can use in a swing version, in a bossa nova version, or whatever. I do smooth jazz because I like that. First I'm going to play it for you, and then the tutorial will be divided in different parts. Check the chapters in the description, and the backing track can be downloaded. This download link is also displayed in the description box. So let's first have a listen. I play more freely now. It's still the theme. Now a little improvisation for an easy one. More advanced. And so on. So, if you are still at the beginning of the guitar journey, you still can follow in nearly the entire tutorial. The melody is easy, the chords are easy, and easy improvisation is possible. And that's going to be the last chapter for the advanced players among you, more advanced tips and tricks and stuff like that. So let's get started. Before you start to play a jazz standard, you need to know the chord progression. Otherwise, you cannot really play the song because you need to improvise over the chord progression. In this case, let's first talk about the chord progression. It's written down in the description box, but I'm going to show the chords which you can play, but you also can play other chords, but these are like basic jazz chords. So I've chosen the version in G minor, so it starts with C minor 7, will be this chord here, bar A in the 8th fret over 3 strings, D, G, B, and A string damped, and here C minor 7 in the 8th. Then move down the ring finger, G and B string, middle finger comes on the D string, A string, and index here on the D in the 7th. Makes us a cool, smooth C, F7, F9 chord. So C minor, F9, going to B flat major. 7, you can make like a minor chord here. Here we have the 7th fret, 6th fret with the middle finger, and the index finger goes over the A string to the 6th fret, B major 7, B flat major 7. Now we play E flat major 7, which will be here, bar in the 6th, ring in the 8th, pinky in the 8th, middle finger here on the G string in the 7th. E flat major 7. Next is a little bit tricky. A minor 7 flat 5. 5th fret, A string is not played. Middle finger 5th, ring finger 5th, pinky 5th on the G string. And the index, that's a little bit tricky here, on the 4th fret. On the B string. I love the sound of it. For some of you this might sound a little bit strange, but you get used to it. Good, next would be D7 sharp 9. We are here in the 5th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, and pinky on the 6th. D7 sharp 9. And then we end up 2 bars of G minor 7, which is the same voicing, like these chords, they are called voicings, same as C minor 7, but near the 3rd fret. So 3rd, 3rd, 3rd. A string is not played. And so here we are. So that's the A part. That's played twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then repeat the whole thing again once. Now comes the B section. The BB section starts with the A minor 7 flat 5, which we already know by now. Here. 5, 5, 5, 4. D7 sharp 9, which you already know by now. To G minor 7, 2 bars. Then comes the entire A part again, C minor 7 to the F9, to B flat major 7, to E flat major 7, to A7 minor 7 flat 5, to D7 sharp A9. And now comes something new. G minor 7, but we don't play it here, we play it here. 10th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D, 10th on the G, and pinky in the 11th. And this is only half of the bar, so 1, 2, 3, here comes the next, which is C13. Here we 8, skip the A string, D string 8, 9 on the G, pinky on the 10th, and on the B string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you play the same figure again, 2 frets below, F minor 7, to B flat 13. And now we play E flat 9, which is the same as F9 before, just 2 frets below, 6th, 5th, 6, 6. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D7 sharp 9, back to G minor 7, and there we finished. So, gotta play the whole thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4, C minor 7, F9, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 sharp 9, G minor 7. The autumn leaves drift by the window. I can do the lyrics. The autumn leaves of red and gold. Now comes the B part. Since you ran away. I forgot the lyrics now. G minor 7. Now comes C minor F9. B flat major 7 to E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5. Now the special part, attention. Now it starts from the beginning. Now you learn the chords. Now you want to know the scales which are used for the melody and for the improvisation. First of all, you can play G minor scale over the entire song, which will be this one here below. Three, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 4, 6, 8. This is now the 3-note per string version, but if you know another one, it's no problem. You can also do this one here. 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 6, 3, 5, 6. You can also do this, doesn't really matter. And I played the melody up here before, which is G minor in this position. We're starting here. Pretty similar, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 10, 11, 13, 10, 11, 13. So you can also use this one here. So you can survive the song with those two patterns of G minor. Now for the advanced players among you, which scales we play on each chord. So as I already said, you can play on the G minor, so you play this one, as showed before. Now let's go through the form. C minor 7, here we play Dorian. Pretty similar than the one below. You can play this one here. Wait. 8, 10, 11, 8, 10, and now, attention, take this finger, here at 12, 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. Now, I always do 3-note per string, so don't be confused. But 3-note per string is cooler. 10, 11, 13. So this is C Dorian. F Mixolydian, we stay in the position, you play nearly the same notes, but we start on the F. So here, F. So 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. Same as before. 10, 11, 13, but now 10, 11, 13 to finish up. F Mixolydian. Now, B flat major 7, we play Ionian, which will be this one here. 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. I also do 3-note per string here. 8, 10, 11. Yeah, good. Now next will be E flat major 7. Same position, Lydian here. Starting here, 6, same notes as before, 6, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 8, 10, 11, and now we finish up, 8, 10, 11. Yeah. Now one question might be why you call this Lydian, because it's nearly the same as before. It's not, because you start on the E flat and the interval jumps, the intervals are different. If you listen to the sound of it, and here, it sounds different. And also for orientation, it's better to know what you're doing. but that's later. Now we go to A7, A minor 7 flat 5, Locrian. So we started 5, again 3 note per string, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, and now 6, 8, 10. See? And here, next one would be D7, but now we play, it's called Phrygian natural 3. That goes like this. It's like the Phrygian scale, but as the name is saying, the 3 becomes the flat 3, and Phrygian becomes a 3. So here, root note, flat 2. Normally in Phrygian, this will be this note, but if natural 3, you move it up half note. So 5, 6, wait, what is this? 9, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. That's a big jump. 7, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10. And now comes G minor, and there we play the normal G minor scale. So you can play. Now you can hear the chords. Yeah, that's the entire part. You can also try with the track. See, it works. But of course you don't play, you don't improvise like this. It was just like a little exercise. Sorry guys, I didn't do any warm-up on the technical stuff, but you don't need to play that fast. It's just to show that it works. Yeah. On the B section, you just adapt A minor flat 7, Locrian, D7 sharp 9, of course, Phrygian natural 3, G minor 7. We play G minor scale. Then comes the A part again, C minor 7 to F9, B flat major to E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5 to D7. It's all explained, but now this comes this here, G minor 7, C7, F7, B flat 7. You would these parts are little 2-5 movements. Meaning that in this case you would play Dorian on the G minor 7 and Mixolydian on the C7, on the F minor 7 again Dorian, on the B flat 13 Mixolydian. But since they run so fast through, you can just play G minor blues scale, or because you can also play, I'm going to show that on the easy improvisation, there you can probably play blues scale because they go through so fast. And the last chord, which is, you need to know, the E flat 9. Well, before it was the E flat major 7, not Locrian, Lydian. Now we have a E7, it's an E9, but it's basically E7. The only thing is you need to adapt to the new chord, which has a flat 7, meaning we play Lydian flat 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th note of E flat Lydian. See? But that's flat 7, so move it down 1 fret and we have flat 7. And this brings you to the scale Lydian flat 7, which is so nice. Yeah, and the rest is already explained. Now let's check the melody. I'm gonna use this position here for the melody in this scale here. This is G minor 7, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 10, 11, 13. It's basically working out here. And the melody, if you see it's written as sheet music, looks on the rhythm part very easy. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's like this. But many players, and I'm a big fan of Miles Davis still, and you can interpret the melody in a way you like. But more or less you need to know how the melody is basically played, and then you can noodle around a little bit. So, I'm gonna show the basic melody. So it starts here when you count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, see, here 12, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to count. It starts in German, it's an Auftakt. I don't know the English word for that. So you start on count 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here the song starts. So the melody of the A part is very easy. So 12, 10, 11, 1, 2, here in 11, then 10, 12, 10, 10, 1, then 13, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13, and then we are here, 12, 9, 11, 11. That's the A part. Let's play that one. Now I missed it, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It repeats itself again. Now comes the second B part. Again, the same starts on 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 11, and 12, and now 10. We can do it here. Let's do it here. 10, 13, 10, and here's the D string. And the rhythm motive is always the same. Starts on 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. See, always the same rhythm pattern, starts on 2. 12, 11, 12, 10, 13, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 11, 10, 11, 13, 10, 13, 11, 10, and then 10, 13, 11, 13, 10, 11, 10, 10, 12, 13, 11, 10, 11, 10, 12, and that's the B section. Let's do that one. Oh, sorry. We do the whole thing now. I missed the beginning. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat it. Now comes the beat part. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that was the melody. But as I said, you can play it more freely, something like this, probably. Now play more freely. B part. And now the improvisation starts. When we come to the improvisation, it's pretty cool to start it easy and smooth. We stay on this scale here, G minor, scale up here, and the easiest way to do an improvisation is very hot in here. Even the song is called Autumn Leaves. Probably you should call it Summer Sweat. Yeah. The easiest way is play around the melody for beginners. So you have the melody, then you don't need any knowledge. Just the scale, the melody. Add any notes. There are long pauses, and there you can add any notes to the improvisation. So, or you can work around with the timing. A good trick is, which I learned from Miles Davis. This is the melody. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So this is very simple rhythm. But now the listener expects to hear that melody. So in the first melody you played exactly the way it was. And now when it comes to improvisation, you pull the timing back. So the listener would expect this. But instead of playing this note on count 1, you play it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Maybe on 2. This is a cool effect. You expect 2, 3, 4. So that was the normal melody. Now I played on count 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this case, I play the melody instead of 2 on the 3. And this is an easy method to make the melody more interesting and always starts to sound like an improvisation. Let's check it out. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how easy it is. What I did, I created a melodic motif. Instead of the defining note, this defining note at the end, it always comes in 1. In this case, first came on 2, the second on 3, the fourth on 4. And this creates a cool effect, but therefore, of course, you need to count. But from the technical side, it's pretty easy to play. So it's no problem, basically. I hope so. Then playing around, there's still a lot of space left where you can do all the other things. And what really works out cool is adding any kind of licks you already know from pentatonics. I don't know, stuff like this. This is a cool lick here. I like this one here. Especially when it comes to funky, so this is smooth, just a little bit funky. So make pull off here, pull off 12, 10. See? And then this, see? Let's do this here. Yeah, this lick, see? It's already cool. Do more melodic rhythm motifs. Any kind of typical pentatonic licks. This is another very important lick. Looks much harder than it is. Here it's a blues scale lick. Attack here the 13th fret twice, and then attack once and then again. Hammer on pull off, and attack again. See, very cool. And the track is a little bit fast, so it's pretty fast, but the movement is not so hard to do. So try to do this. Yeah, and when you play around the melody and just move the rhythm a little bit and then add some of those licks, or like stuff like this works cool. Is absolutely no problem. And then it's already enough. If it's smooth jazz, so you don't have to play fast, you just have to be smooth. And if you want to be smooth, just work around the timing, or like pull the timing back with like quadra triplets. And that was like, that's this. This is the beat, 1, 2, 3, and they play 1, 2, 3. You play 3 notes per 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quarter triplets. They also work very well on stuff like this. Now we play quarter triplets. And this one on, sorry. These were quarter triplets. Again, these quarter triplets. And you see with these very few things, you can already sound pretty cool and pretty smooth. And it's enough to be cool and smooth. It doesn't have to be fast stuff. Now we come to the expert improvisation. You can follow this if you know the modes a little bit and know what's how you work with the improvisation with modes. And in this case, we follow the modes a little bit. Let's do the A part. C minor 7, Dorian, Dorian, F7, Mixolydian, B flat major, Ionian, E flat major, Lydian, A minor 7, flat 5, Locrian, D7 is a Phrygian natural 3, G minor 7 is Aeolian. So what really is cool on Autumn Leaves to do any kind of motif soloing, like and I do this figure here, this one. What is this here? 10, 6, 8, 8, 10, 8, 7. This is an arpeggio. This is a C minor 9 arpeggio, and here I switch to F7 and end up on the triad, not triad, sorry, on the third of the F7. Wait, triad. No, the triad is something else. You know what I mean. And now, when it comes to B flat major 7 to E flat major 7, we do the same thing. We play, but we move it down in the mode. So, well, let's do like this. Yeah, like this. And now we move down this motif in the new modes. In this case, we play a B flat major 9 arpeggio. And also end up on the root note third, the third and the fifth, third of the E flat major. And then we go to Locrian, do the same thing again in A minor 7 flat 5. We will be 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 5, and the same method end up on the third of the D7. So. Now we can probably do a G minor 9 arpeggio. Let's listen how it sounds with the track. I'm glad this works. Or something like this also works. Yeah. Now this way you can work around with the modes the easy way. To do runs, I mean you can make runs in the mode, but if that's too hard for you, you can, to spice it up, you can add any kind of run. with the G minor scale, but therefore you need to be able to play it in 60 notes in this tempo. And what also is very important, that your phrasing, see how the motion goes up while I go up, not just, it has to have a momentum in it and create kind of a tension. Then this is phrasing is also go something like this. You start somewhere, probably here, make a slide. Typical George Benson does a lot of stuff like that. And let's do the rundown. This also works pretty cool. Yeah, so you could do any kind of motivic soloing as shown before, and then spice it up with some of those runs, and then you're already cool to go. Oops. I'll probably do and you can do any kind of runs. Of course, you can do much more complicated stuff. We want to still keep it easy and smooth. You can do any kind of runs here, probably here in this position. If you know more position, it's cool, but I don't want to take it to the very hard level. So, some or sequence runs. This is sequence runs also work. In this case, 4 down, move 1 down, move 1 down, move 1 down, move 1 down. Stuff like that really works. And that's cool. And then add some octaves. A little bit of Wes Montgomery style. You know by now, octaves. When I do octaves, I make the orientation on the pinky. So when I play these 3 notes, the pinky is the orientation, and then you damp the middle string, and below, 3 frets below, you find the octave. On the top 2 strings, when you have the pinky on the G string, in this case, there are only 2 frets. So let's see how it works. Now what I did at the end, I just added some kind of funky blues licks with blues scale. And they really work fine, because when you first play inside the scale and the modes, it's cool, gives a kind of a smoothness. You follow the chords, and then when you spice it up at the end, it's cool to play bluesy. Whatever you like, or whatever is really cool. So I'm gonna make a summary now. Open up with this motif thing, moving with the chords, adding some Wes Montgomery stuff, staying in position here, playing any kind of scale runs, sequence runs, and then at the end we spice it up with bluesy stuff, and then that's it. You can variate with the rhythm if you like. Now we do sequence. Now we do some bluesy. And then go back to the melody. Back to the melody. And then do fill-ins in the big space between the melody. Yeah, that was my tutorial, Autumn Leaves, in a smooth jazz version. What more to say? Nothing else. If you have any questions, book a private online lesson. Go on my website, everything is described there. If you want to make a diploma, you can have a HPCrazy diploma. Still, nobody was able to reach it because very hard to achieve, but you can have it if you want it. Yeah, and if you just want to support the HPCrazy Academy, make a donation or follow me on social media, Instagram, HPCrazy is my personal account, or on Facebook, the HPCrazy page is also cool. Some additional information I found there. Yeah, that was everything from me and Dr. Pink. So stay jazzy and smooth. This